Hello everyone and welcome to the Serial Hobbyist YouTube channel. This is a place where I share my love of eventually all of my hobbies, but for right now specifically backgammon boards. I am a huge lover of the game of backgammon and also of collecting and appreciating the craftsmanship that goes into making these awesome boards to play on. And today I have a review that has been in the works for a long time. This is my Artgammon tournament size backgammon board. It's a beautiful, beautiful board, and I can't wait to show you up close and talk about all of the important features and what I like about playing on it. But before we do that, if you're not already, I would love to have you as a subscriber. And if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button as things go on and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on this board to help the algorithm so that other people can keep finding these videos. Before we crack this open and talk about the specs, just a little overview of this channel. So far I've reviewed, at least 7 or 8 of my backgammon boards, I believe, on this channel. My collection is ever growing. From this point forward, I'll probably have a review once a month or so because I am going back to work after being on paternity leave for the past 6 weeks. So the frequency of videos will slow down, but hopefully the quality will remain the same and will be helpful to you. So enough about that. Let's talk about this board. I usually put the camera overhead so you guys can see the play surface and we can do a few rolls and set up the checkers, but I want to talk about the exterior and also about the ordering experience and how this goes. Now, Artgammon is a one-man company located in Turkey. It's run by a guy, I'm gonna probably butcher his name, but Ufuk Bozkurt, I believe is how you say it. He is an awesome guy and very easy to talk to. And the first thing you should know about when ordering an Artgammon board is that it's a very informal experience. So you message him on WhatsApp, it'll go back and forth. Because of the time difference here in the US versus him, we had to chat at odd hours of the day, but he's very hands-on and willing to talk to you about his thoughts and opinions when it comes to the design. Now, his website has a bunch of pre-made designs, and we'll get to this more in the middle end of the video, but I do think going with one of his pre-made designs is the best route. Working with him to create a custom board is possible, but because I think of a language barrier and his personal opinions on what looks best as far as colors and works well with printing, sometimes it's tough to agree on what you want the board to be. So I went through a few different iterations of what I wanted for my board. This is kind of the final one, and it's still not 100% what I had conveyed over the messages, and I don't think that was because he was trying to do something different. I think there was just a miscommunication. It's still an absolutely beautiful board, and the value for the money is insane, okay? So he has a bunch of different sizes. This is his 1.75 inch checker. We'll measure the length of the board. Actually, we can just do that now. So lengthwise, this is 21. So 21 inch tournament board with 1.75 inch checkers. And then width-wise, let's see, it's gonna be 14 and a half, so 29 open. This exterior here is a beautiful leatherette design. It's tan and it's embossed with a really cool pattern. Hopefully you saw that in the detail shots. It's got kind of brass accents all around the edges, on the corners, brass accents on the handle and on the latches. And this is one of his discontinued models, but he still had a couple left. But this actually has feet on the bottom that when you open the board, they fold into little cups, which is really neat. So I like that because I can set it on the table or even if I'm on the ground when I'm traveling, and it's not going to get dirty on the exterior of the case, which is really cool. The handle is made of the same leatherette. It actually has a button clasp right here, like a wrap with the actual handle underneath. So just a further protection against use and wear, which is really nice. It has a good weight to it. Nice thick wood. All the fit and finish is pretty great. Like, not perfect. You can tell this is handmade. It's not made by a factory. But there's nothing that I would be upset about in the finish. It looks really, really great. We did length. We did width. Exterior stuff. Let's put the camera overhead, crack this open, talk about checkers, dice cups, all that stuff. All right, here is a closer look at that tan leatherette exterior. It looks really beautiful, and it's completely unique from anything else I own. We'll crack this open and you can see what I chose as far as my options. Again, because of the time difference and the language barrier and I don't know, a few different factors, his personal experience on what will print best. The colors here are maybe not what I had originally planned, but we worked together and found a combo that would print well and honestly, I'm really happy with how it looks. Okay, so playing surface here is a nice, I don't know exactly what the material is. It feels like a microfiber, very smooth, very soft playing surface, very, very tiny bit of padding, but as you'll see with the dice roll, it's the perfect amount. Got the Artgammon logo right here, looks really, really nice. He does include a scoreboard with his boards, and it is in the same matching brass accents and leatherette as the board. Really, really nice looking. My only criticism with this is that the cards themselves are just thin paper. It would be nice if these are plastic because they don't quite go around very smoothly, and I feel like with extended use, these are just gonna tear. So they are just little rings. I'm pretty sure I could put other papers on, but a little higher quality on the paper would make the scoreboard really, really luxury. Now, you do get to choose your own doubling cube color. I chose the yellow to go with my yellow checkers. It's pretty basic, but I do like it. The font is straightforward, and the yellow is very, very bright. It's got a good weight to it, and I like the size as well. It's not as unwieldy as the Wycliffe Brothers, but also it's not minuscule either. So good doubling cube. Now the dice cups are the perfect size. This is exactly what I like for a dice cup. I've got my tape measure here still. Let's see, we're looking at just over 3 inches tall and around 2 inches wide. Finished in the same leatherette, does have a little plastic trip-lip on the inside as well as a nice soft finish as well. So padded when you roll, love that sound. And you can hear that it's quite padded on the board when you get a roll in. These are not the dice that it came with basic black and white dice. I have a bag of colored dice because I like to replace my backgammon to match my checkers, my backgammon dice to match my checkers. And so these are not precision. I would love to add precision. This board is worthy of it, but I just wanted to do matching. The included dice are just basic black and white dice, nothing exciting there. Okay, the checkers. I love the checkers. They have a really nice pearlized finish there. There's a lot of depth, and when you get these in a bright light from overhead, they just shine really pretty. Good weight to them. Good sound when they clack together. So let's set up a game here. I originally wanted like a silver and a yellow, but I don't think he had the silver, so he sent me this green, which matches the points on the board, which is really nice. So I'm not mad about that. The yellow is exactly what I wanted though, and it looks really, really great. So let's set up these checkers here. While we're doing that, side-to-side fit, maybe 2 millimeters, 2-3. So good side-to-side fit, and across you're going to get 6, 11 across, which is not a super long board, but that's fine enough for me. I try not to stack that many checkers on a single point, but the side-to-side fit is really, really great. Okay. It is damped here with the leatherette, so you're not getting like a clunk like you would with a wood board, but I obviously knew that going into it. I like to have variety in my board collection. All right, get this set up here. Yeah, checkers sound and feel really, really great. Okay, so let's just toss a single. We're gonna actually do this the right way this time. Oh, it's on a checker, but it wasn't cocked. So 6-1, green takes it. We'll do a standard 6-1 opening there. Oh, 5-2, probably here, and split in the back, yeah? Or do you come down? You guys tell me. 6-3. Can run with this and then come down here because we're out of a direct hit. Yeah, maybe. 6-4. I would probably hit here and then either come up to his 5 or send another builder down. I'll probably come up to his 5, yeah? One more roll here. 4-2. Come here and protect, or do we come here and, or we could come here and hit? I don't know, guys. Strategy people, tell me in the comments what I should do with that roll. So final thoughts and opinions on the Artgammon board. I'm going to say this in the outro as well, but I don't think you're going to get handmade, one-of-a-kind quality at this price. Mine was just under $400. This is one of his discontinued models or overstock, so it was a little bit more affordable. But even his regular boards, I think, are like $500, so maybe $100 more. You can design this however you want with the knowledge that he will give you his expertise as far as what prints well and colors work well together. So you're going to have to take that into account, because I don't think he wants unhappy customers. The finish is really good. Everything looks nice. The screws are in good positions. The hinges work well. You can see we've got covered hinges on the bar right now. It's very flat. It looks really, really good. The cups and the scoreboard matching the finish, the exterior covering is just excellent. I really, really am happy about that. All of the hardware feels really substantial. The latches lock really firmly, which is great. The checkers are nice. You do have the option of metal rim checkers on his site. I just wanted the basic. That was also how I got the price down a little bit, was going with the non-metal checkers. And overall, I'm really, really happy with it. And I feel like right now, this is the board that I pull out most often to play with. So there you have it. That is the Artgammon 21-inch backgammon board. They're a really, really great value. You're not going to get like a handmade one-of-one board anywhere else for, in my case, just under $400. He has different price points. If you go for some of his older or overstock models, you can get a good deal like I did with this one. Again, just under $400, and I think that's a pretty smoking deal for what I'm getting. Thinking of my other boards in similar price range, none of them are as unique and feel as handmade as this one does. So I'm really happy with it. And it's going to stay in my collection for the rest of my life. So if you want to read more about Artgammon, you can find him on Facebook, and his website has his WhatsApp where you can reach out to him. I didn't actually order anything through the website. I just talked to him directly on WhatsApp, which is fairly easy. Overall, really happy with this. So stay tuned. Next board in the pipeline is currently shipping to me from Turkey as well. It's from the TNT Gammon company, and I'm really excited to get that. It's a beautiful wood board. And hopefully that review will come out sometime at the end of September or early October. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, glad you could have joined me. If you're a subscriber, appreciate you coming back every time, and we will see you next time.